Pleasant day to everyone. My name is Fordy Ancajas and I am from PSC 11 and I'm here to give my insights or answer about the two questions that was given to us by our professor, which is about the John Rawl's theory of justice. To answer the first question, what are the two principles of justice which people would choose in the veil of ignorance? Well, there are two principles by which people would choose in the original position behind the veil of ignorance. First one is the equal liberty principle. Well, this principle might be derived from the idea of the original position of John Rawls, which everyone are unaware of their talents, endowments, ethnicity, race, or social class behind the veil of ignorance. Because this principle highlights the idea that one should have an equal fundamental rights with extensive liberty, same as the everyone around. If someone will be put behind the veil of ignorance, deciding will become more objective and impartial because the person will be afraid of being in the position of oppressed and marginalized since they are unsure of what position in the society they will be. That is why that person are more likely to choose a path that are fair to everyone, a path that will respect freedoms and rights of everyone, such as life, liberty, and property. That is why equal liberty principle denotes that every individual is to have equal opportunities and rights regardless of their background. This principle is very important in the constructing in a just and impartial society, a society that everyone will be at most respected, as well as the treatment of political institution to its people will be just and fair. Second principle is referred to as the principle of difference. Well, this principle implies that some inequalities may be necessary to promote the holistic well-being of the society in a manner that it distributes the inequalities evenly and fairly while promoting the equal opportunity for all. The second principle has two parts. So the first one is it should be reasonably expected to be everyone's advantage, meaning that all individuals involved is to have an equal opportunity to compete with each other, to obtain such position and offices no matter what their background is. Why is some inequalities necessary based on Rawls? If we allow certain level of inequality, it could benefit our economy and make a progress in our society. When we structure this in the second sub-principle, which is through the difference principle. Some inequalities may be designed to give an opportunity to those who have less, such as our education system in the Philippines, who is less structured to have a various social class levels of schools, so that all people across the social strata have an access to education. By allowing the difference principle in the example, we can put more attention in the lesser strata of our society by providing them resources so that these inequalities will be justified. So the second question is, explain why people in the original position of equality, according to Rawls, would not choose utilitarian principle, libertarian principle, and meritocratic principle. First one is, why people in the original position of equality doesn't approve with the idea of utilitarianism. It is because if someone is in the original position behind the veil of ignorance, they will consider all perspectives of individuals involved, and will never neglect the minority in making decisions, which contradicts the idea of utilitarianism, which promotes the greatest good for the greatest number of people. In short, utilitarianism validates only the majority of the people and neglects the minority, which the original position doesn't approve with. Second is, the people in the original position disagrees with in the libertarian view because original position promotes the fairness and equality for all individuals, which is the main goal of idea of Rawls, whereas the libertarian only promotes the individual liberty, which can disrupt the fairness and equality since individual liberty could mean individual interpretation of goodness, which can result to unequal outcomes. One idea in the meritocracy that people in the original position disagrees is that meritocracy believes that one must be rewarded based on their merits, like their talents and abilities. If one contributes more in the society, then they deserve to be rewarded as such. This idea is not suitable for the original position, which promotes that every person should have an equal opportunity and benefits, regardless of their social status, talents, and physical attributes. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.